Hey folks, it's Thursday, May 21st, and it's the 18th day of my United Kingdom tour. Tonight I'll be in Nottingham, gonna go see Sherwood Forest this afternoon, visit my friend Mark Oberon, and then tomorrow Bradford, and then I finish my lecture at 11 o'clock at night in Bradford, and I have a 7 a.m. flight out of Manchester, which means being at the airport by 5 o'clock to check in for an international, which means leaving Bradford by 4 o'clock in the morning, which means getting up around 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow. Yep, I think I told you about that yesterday, but it's just starting to sink in. Wow. Yesterday was a delightful day. Was a longer drive than I thought when I crawled out of bed in Coventry. I thought it was just going to be a short little jaunt, but it was a good almost 3 hour drive, and not all motorways. Lots of just two-lane road with lots of lorries and caravans and farm vehicles. That was cool, farm vehicles. But there was a point when I did hit a motorway, and there was a carnival. A carnival, moving from location to location. I took a pic. I put it into my photo album on Facebook. I'll try to put it on my blog. It was a teacup ride. I knew the British drank tea, but these cups were humongous. I love the teacup ride. Got into Scarborough and checked into a wonderful hotel. The room is massive, even by North American standards. It's wonderful. And Jason, my host, came to pick me up and take me down to the clubhouse, and lecture was great. Nice turnout. A couple of people came. Callum and his father came to see it again, which was awesome. And afterwards, called it a night early, crawled in bed. But I'm going to go check out a few things. Nice enough that Jason took me to see Scarborough Castle from the bottom. I think I'll drive and see if I can get kind of close to it today before heading up to Nottingham. And I also want to go down and look at the seaboard, because the pier edge is this is like a seaside resort, Scarborough, and it's a peninsula, so it's lots of water everywhere, and they have games and Ferris wheels and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to take a few pictures and take a little mosey around. It's just coming on 9 o'clock in the morning. I woke up this morning at 7:30 in the morning, bolt upright and awake. Had a scary dream. Don't have those very often. You guys have scary dreams? I don't usually remember most of my dreams, but this one frightened the bejeepers out of me. No, you don't need to know what it is, but just frightened the bejeepers out of me. Um, Today will be a nice short drive. I think it's only 2.5 hours. And like I said, I'm going to go visit Mark Oberon, and then later this evening do the lecture. Somewhere in there, I'm going to try to see if I can find the Robin Hood statue and get a picture. I'm a huge Robin Hood fan. Um, hey, any guy that can hide in the woods with his merry men, I really am. BBC actually put out a television series on Robin Hood, I guess, for a couple of years, and I watched each and every episode on the British Broadcasting Corporation. But I think the guy who was starring in it decided he was slowly being typecast into it and didn't want to be pigeonholed, and so he just up and quit. I'll have to go look and see if it's still around. I don't think it is. Well, not much else to report. Other than to say, I forgot to mention big, huge thanks to the Coventry Magic Circle for giving me a standing ovation. One of the guys came up. It's not often I, as a lecturer, get a standing ovation. Yeah, I've got it a couple of times now on this tour, but thank you ever so much for it. One of the older guys came up and said to me, I've been coming to this club for 11 years. We have a lot of lectures, one just about every second week. And, wow. He said, you're the first one I remember ever standing for, ever. So I thought that was very cool. Super great group. Well, I'm going to go have a big English breakfast and head out on the road. Last night for dinner, I had a big seafood chowder. Ooh, that was cool. And I'll talk to you soon. I'm trying a new thing. I've recorded this to YouTube, and I'm just going to hit a button, and apparently it's going to post to my blog, so I don't have to do it multiple times. You guys on Facebook, take a look at the 2 photo albums I posted. I posted a UK one, and I've posted a one from my Spanish tour last year. It was like really fun to look back at the pictures of the Spain tour. I did it with my best friend David Wilson. Started in England to the lecture of the Magic Circle. I'll do that as a separate one, where I Had a blast. I think the highlight of the Madrid was Madrid in Spain. It was a couple of amazing days, and I went to see the circus. And this is really weird. The circus I went to see was called Circus Americano, and when I pulled into Weston Supermar for the Magic Day for Bristol, there were the Circus Americano posters. First time in Europe, and I'm thinking, can't be the first time in Europe. I saw them last year in Madrid, and I'm pretty sure Madrid's part of Europe. Hey, I'm going to let you go, but I'm going to share a pet peeve with you. If you're ever staying at hotels, just because you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock or 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning doesn't mean the people next to you are getting up at that hour. Why do people go on vacation and still get up at the exact same hour they get up at home as if they're going to work? And why are they under the assumption that everybody else in the hotel wants to get up at the crack of dawn too? This morning at 8 o'clock, yes, I was awake, but at 8 o'clock, the people across from me and next to me got up and had a loud chat just outside my door. No, not for a minute or two, about 20 minutes. They talked about how the day was going to be glorious and all the things they were going to do. Hung outside of my door where they're chatting is the big do not disturb sign. Maybe, just maybe, they could take their talk down the hallway to a restaurant or I don't know, outside, away from the hotel or in their room. Okay, I did my rant for the day. Boy, I hate that. Nothing more annoying than that. I would never dream at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm going to bed to stand outside and chat loudly and drive people crazy who have to go to sleep at 9 o'clock at night because that's their work schedule at home. So maybe if you're ever staying in a hotel, think about that. You guys be great. Keep well. Keep busy. And most of all, be happy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.